Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. Ball outside with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense, good at knowing when to take initiative.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Launches it, and Young is good for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball outside. Right side, Levine. For 3. Sinks the tray.
The response, Levine hitting that 3 right back at you.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Daniels. Stolen by Giddey.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play. He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Daniels. The ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Young. Fires for 3. Daniels misses. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Ball throws it down.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. And Ball throws it down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Floats one, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And Ball gets it to go.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And it's in there.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass the ball from the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Levine. Back to Williams. And here's Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Levine, following the score by Atlanta. From deep three-point land. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Hunter passes to Young. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. .27 seconds left in the first. Ball finds Vucevic. Williams from long range. Capella with a rebound. Hawks trail by 13. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. Williams on the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Bulls. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Bogdanovic is out there with Risache. Then it's Larry Nance. Then there's a Okongwu, and it's Roddy in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Craig with a screen on Bogdanovic. White for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 3 is up. And Ronnie gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Buzelis. They set the pick. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
What an athlete Bogdanovic is, sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
White for 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Bogdanovic down low. He's guarded by White. And Ronnie gets it to go.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. White can't hit.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Robbie. Three-pointer. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Bulls leading by 9. White for 3. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Right side, Bogdanovic. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Outside Craig. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. And it's White again missing. Hawks trail by 10. Here we go, one-on-one. Tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And White hits from deep. White's got 11 points. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flash into the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Bulls leading by 13. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the Sunmu for three. Okongwu with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Risache. He's guarded by White, and Risache gets it to go. Risache's gotten 4 this quarter. Dosunmu on the wing. Still no points. White for three. They get the rebound. Back to Craig. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Bogdanovich against White. Okongwu, the pass to Robbie. Picked up by Okongwu. Right wing. Here's Risache. He's covered by Dosunmu.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Inside, here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. Ball no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Well, Grant, aside from making East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Outside Levine. Back to Giddey. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Giddey. An easy 2 on the layup. Giddey's got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Young. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 12. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Ball. It's Giddey on the wing. Back to Ball. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Levine. Now Giddey. Fires it. Again, the Bulls score.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Young looking over the floor. Here's Daniels. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Left side, Williams. Back to ball. Throws it up high. Levine throws it down off the lob.
Such a fluid play. Levine is in the air, right on cue to put a smooth finish on that alley-oop.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Puts the move on. Shoots over ball. Daniels, that one's true.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Chicago leading by 13. Hunter with the rebound. There's a minute 59 left in the third. Here's Young. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Levine. Ball with it. Back to Levine. Levine slams it home.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. It's stolen by Nance. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Okongwu. Count it.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Right side, White. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now Dosunmu. He's scoreless. Dosunmu on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Bogdanovich passes to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Chicago leading by 9. White, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside White. Pure from 3-point range. White's got 14 points.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Dosunmu for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Big-time shot. They have to feel...
And so it's Chicago, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Rizachet out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Okongwu, then it's Larry Nance, and it's Roddy in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Roddy. Nance outside. To the right side. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. And Roddy gets it to go.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
White against Bogdanovich. Craig on the wing. Fires the three. Kept alive.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Here's Bogdanovich. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And Ball gets it to go.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Here's Roddy. The three ball knocks it down from distance. Roddy's got 6 in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Okongwu against Ball. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And Okongwu with the block. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Ball. And here's Okongwu for 3. Poke loose. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Ball. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Young. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. Giddey with it. And it's Young picking him up. Giddey against Capella. Good chance here for Vucevic. Baseline jumper right on the money. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Levine. Young against Ball. Johnson a screen on Ball. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. And they're able to recover. Good work there as it goes. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Ball into the lane. Outside Giddey. Ball, a screen on Young. Back to Ball.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Pass to Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Giddey.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Bulls.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Lonzo Ball.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And so Chicago takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so
A battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Castle in at the point. Vassell wide open. And the 3-ball is good.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Vassell. Back to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over 100. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Daniels, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison. And often someone's going to make a mistake.
And then slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Nance. Wembanyama with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Nance over Wembanyama. Hunter down low, covered by Vassell. Makes it off the glass.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
The kick out to Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Zohan.
Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Right wing. Here's Castle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the basket by Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes outside. Here's Castle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Daniels dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Nance. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Moves back up. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. They get a hand on it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here is Daniels. Covered by Vassell. And here is Hunter. 3-pointer. No good. Shot missing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Collins. Paul out there with Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. The shot's good from Paul.
CP3 using his quickness there. Doesn't have the size, but we know he's got the will.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Spurs trail by 5. Johnson with a screen on Young. The drive by Paul. Count that bucket.
Hard to throw Chris Paul off kilter there. Great at completing those tough baskets.
Young outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Bassey's checked in.
Charles Bassey.
Johnson outside. Over to the left wing. Bassey, the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Young against Paul. Lets it go from deep. And Roddy gets it to go. Roddy's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Hawks. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Branham. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Ricochet. The basket good off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 7. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. 2 points. That one goes. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Chris Paul. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Spurs trail by 5. Johnson with a screen on Young. Out to the right wing. Here's Branham. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Okongwu kicks to Young. Pass to Roddy. 3 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And Riza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Branham. Nothing on the board. The 3. Kept alive on the wing. Johnson. Pass to Paul. Shoots the 3. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks passing it around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lock at 6. Okongwu dishes to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
If you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Trey Young grabs the miss. With the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trey Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Nance, and it's Daniels in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Good.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Wembanyama with it. And guarded by Capella. And it's Wembanyama. Hand-to-hand combat inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Sohan. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Hunter. They get the rebound. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Daniels. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Pass to Sohan. Barnes outside. Wembanyama against Capella. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Out to Nance. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Daniels, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Good, nice job down low. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And the basket by Vassell.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hunter's got 7.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Young hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Branham, the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Over Johnson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. Collins is out there with Paul. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Launches a 3. Shot by Champagny, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Now Reza Shea, an easy 2 points on the layup. Reza Shea's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Here's Champagny. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Roddy. Here's Shea. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young's shot is off. Spurs trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Paul. That's good from Collins on the assist by Paul. Collins has got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Roddy. The kick out to Young. Now Shea. 5 to shoot. Count the basket. Shea has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Hunter's checked in for Johnson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks, David. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Basket good.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
The Hawks leading. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Roddy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. And Roddy gets it to go.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Spurs trail by 4. And here is Barnes. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Sohan.
And really just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Pass to Hunter and stolen by Vassell. Barnes outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
Here's Castle. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Great look there, but off target. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Roddy. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And so it's San Antonio with it. Wembanyama driving. Count.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Here's Roddy. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Vassell right side. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go in. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Castellan at point guard.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Roddy no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The lead is 2.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Bogdanovich passes to Roddy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Roddy gets it to go.
And you can tell Ricochet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Back to Wembanyama. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Inside, Sohan, and the dunk by Sohan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Fades back. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Up top, Vassell. And Wembanyama outside. Barnes down low. Second chance shot.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been issued.
For some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Coming up big. What poise from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Pass to Roddy. The kick out to Young. They set the pick. Pulls it up. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things
have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Castle in at the 1.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Castle. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And Sohan gets it to go.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
San Antonio with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Outside Giddey. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass the ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. Giddey. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Castle. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Here's Ball. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Shot by Levine, no good. Stolen by Ball. Williams from long range. San Antonio with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Vassell. Here's the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament. That's rare for any freshman.
Here's Castle. Chicago making their last shot from deep. Wembanyama. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Outside Giddey. Williams on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. There's the drive.
The focus ball brings to his defense is admirable. He doesn't let himself get distracted from covering his guy.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. He has 6. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes it.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
The Bulls trail by 5. Outside Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Levine with it. 6 on the shot clock. Corner shot. That shot off the mark. That'll count. No good there. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. San Antonio on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Chris Paul. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Bassey in at the center spot. Now here's White. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Jones sets a screen. Knocked away. DeSumo outside. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. The kick out to White. Clock at 6. White with a screen on Jones. Back to White. Over Jones. White. Good.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. San Antonio trailing here. Jones with a screen on White. Pass to Bassey to end the run. Smith with the rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
White with it. He's picked up by Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet. Back to Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Here's Smith. Outside White. Pass to Buzelis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Bassey. Now Jones. Johnson on the wing. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by White.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
DeSumo left side. Paul against White to the middle. It's tipped.
2 minutes.
Outside Jones. Pass to Paul. 1:46 left in the second period. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Paul. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jones with the ball. DeSumo picks him up. Back come the Spurs in transition.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
White on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. White, the pass to Craig. Pass to DeSumo. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Spurs lead by 3. Outside Johnson. Paul against White. To the inside. Bassey. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. White, the pass to Craig. Back to White. Craig finds White. Going inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, at first, White shows the burst. Then, the control off the drive.
Now Jones. Paul, a screen on White. Jones, the pass to Paul. Outside Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Johnson's got his second basket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And a foul called on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from White. White hits them both. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with ball. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Wembanyama. Count it, and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Chicago trailing here. Ball passes to LaVine from deep. Giddey. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vassell. Finished off the break. Vassell's got 5 now.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
The Bulls trail by 3. The kick out to Ball. Outside, Williams. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Now here's Giddey. Still without a bucket.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Vassell against Ball from deep. And that's good. Vassell for 3. 10 points for him.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Levine. The 3. The triple goes for Levine.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 6.
He had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
Vassell, he's open. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problems with the contact here.
A line change here for Chicago. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Ball against White. Pass to Buzelis. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Craig with a screen. White against Paul. Out to Craig. The swim move for 3. Jones grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Paul, shot is off. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Smith to stop the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And San Antonio making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Good on the second one. Here's White. He's got 11. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Buzelis, covered by Johnson.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Paul gets it to go.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Zach Collins, Chris Paul out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Johnson, and it's Bassie in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's White. Soft touch off the glass.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Collins, high post. Pass to Bassie. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a pick. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
A playmaker on a totally different level. Paul can cut defenses to shreds with his play calls.
Smith with a screen on Paul. It's White with a drive. The 3, Smith. Rebound by San Antonio.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
A line change here for Chicago.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Paul throws it down.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. The shot by Sohan, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Levine passes to Ball. Knocks it loose. And here is Williams. Sohan covering. Back to Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Filling it up. Lonzo Ball, more than a passer.
Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. Outside Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. The floater. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Ball surveys the floor. On the wing, Levine. Giddey with a screen on Barnes. Here's Levine for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Sohan gets it to go.
That right there, a huge basket from Sohan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch.
Outside Giddey. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Devin Vassell. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside. just pounding and grinding down there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
Here's Castle. Giddy defends. Wembanyama pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. From outside the arc. Barnes, and that's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Bulls trail by 3. Ball outside. Williams on the wing. Back to ball. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
On the wing, Vassell, pounded by Ball. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. He connects!
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
Williams on the wing, fires from deep, and he buries it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer! And the Spurs with possession here. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Stolen by Ball.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And San Antonio gets called for the foul.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a lead.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Yes!
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here's Levine for 3 for the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win.
matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Al Levine following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. Pass to Williams. Vucevic dishes to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Young against Ball. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Ball against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3. Bogdanovich has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Giddey, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, it could be a problem.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. He told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Chicago with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Levine finds Giddey. Back to Levine. Pass to Williams. Levine against Hunter. Levine can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Giddey the pass the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Outside, Levine. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Young on the wing. Hunter sets a screen for Young. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jumps up, and Ball slams it in.
Turning on the Jets in transition. Ball, excellent job at getting to the right spots in these situations.
Tries the spin move. Here's Young. Converts after the nice spin.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Ball, the pass to Giddey. Now Vucevic. Williams looking over the floor. Bangs home the trifecta.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Young finds Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Young outside, three-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovic has got 14.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Plenty of offense in this closely. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for Atlanta, Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. Then there's Rizashea. Then it's Daniels. And it's Roddy in at the 3, the small forward. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Rizashea.
Yeah, if you give Rizashea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And White kicks to Craig. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
A second chance effort. Here's Rizashea. Back to Okongwu. Connects from 3-point range. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now here comes Daniel. Even the break. And Okongwu slams it in.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Daniel. They set the pick. Here's Roddy. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer, Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
2 minutes.
And there's the drive. Daniels passes to Roddy. A wide open look here for Okongwu. No good on the 3. Chicago trailing here. And here is Dosunmu. He's got 5. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. 3-pointer, Daniels buries the long-range jumper. Daniels has got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Dosunmu, and he banks in the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass Pass to Rizichet. Dosumu with it. He's picked up by Rizichet. In the corner, Smith with it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Over in the corner, Dosumu. White looking around. Pass to Craig. Outside, White. To the right side. Dosumu with it. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks leading by 3. Now Daniels. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Roddy. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center filling out the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Levine. There's a screen by Williams. Now here's Vucevic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Young kicks to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Young. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the contest. It's a close game here in Chicago. Young with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Kicks it out to Johnson. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Fires from deep. A shot by Williams, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I love seeing ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And this guy eats glass for a living. Capella with great anticipation on the backboard.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Goes up the baseline. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bulls got 10. And the Hawks with possession here. 4-point game. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ball. Bogdanovich against Giddey. Out to the wing. Capella dishes to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Shot from the wing. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
For three, Levine, good on the triple. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left in the third. Pass to Daniel. Uncovered. And that one, good. Roddy's got his first 2 points of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Craig. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's stolen by Smith. And here is Dosunmu. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Rizeshe, defended by Dosunmu. Daniels with it. Rizeshe wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Rizeshe with the steal. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rizeshe's got his second basket.
Well, Rizeshe has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
For the tie. Offensive rebound. Smith kicks to Craig. The three ball. White, good. White's got the game tied up here for Chicago. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hawks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Rizeshe. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Daniels. And it's Roddy in at the free slot. Trains the three-pointer. Nance has got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Rizeshe. Here's Roddy. Oh, good on the triple. Jealous, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And they recover it. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Daniels. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White driving the lane. It's rebounded by Roddy. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's stolen. Outside, White. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Back to Levine. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Young with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Williams passes to Levine. Fires the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Young. And that one clearly a foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has
13 fouls.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Rizichet, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kick out to Levine. Pass the ball. Levine sets the screen for Ball. 6 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Now Rizichet. And the dunk by Rizichet.
Assertive play by Rizichet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Young against Giddey. Outside, Ball. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. A miss that time would have put him up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Atlanta has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Young from outside drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And Young, here we go. 56 seconds left in the game. And Bogdanovich out top the key. Pass to Rizichet. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside, Levine. Looking to end the run. For 3. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young outside. Back to Capella. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And so the Hawks take, thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Long
Box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Risachet. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
Really good passing wing. Risachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates. And great job to establish position and square up.
And Atlanta has possession. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risachet's future in this league.
Wembanyama, screen on Hunter. The 3 from Barnes, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Risachet. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Castle, guarded by Young, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Here's Risacher. After the basket by San Antonio. Shoots over Vassell, looking to win the run. And Risacher gets it to go. Risacher's gotten his second bucket on the night.
It's always good to see Risacher mixing it up down low.
Pass to Castle. Takes the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's Risacher. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. And out on the wing, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Vassell. Picked up by Sohan. Vassell against Young. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Pass to Risacher. Up top, Capella. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. He's off on the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by Johnson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Here's Barnes following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Over Capella. Another miss by Wembanyama.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Hunter. And they pick up 2.
Now, this is a nice version of DeAndre Hunter, aggressive, using his strength. He has all the tools.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Young. They get it back. Over to the wing. Sohan outside. Can they get it? Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 5 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it's Atlanta. 5th. And for those of you just tuning in, 2nd quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Keldon Johnson out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Bassie in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates, it's surprising if they don't make the play.
Here's Daniels. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Roddy. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Roddy's got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Roddy. Okongwu inside. Collins there. Nance outside. Shot clock at 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Johnson passes to Bassie. Outside Jones. Pass to Paul. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
The thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness. He plays well.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before, just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Atlanta. Collins outside. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Hawks lead by 11. Bogdanovich with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Roddy. Nance outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. Daniels has got 5 points.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Johnson hits the jump hook.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Out to the right wing. Robbie, the pass to Daniels. Count the basket. Daniels has got his third bucket of the night.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound by San Antonio. Collins outside. Collins a screen. Jones from outside. It's deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. He has 7. Bogdanovich, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Substitution of Bull.
Wembanyama with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Stolen by Capella. Fast break, here we go. Here's Rizashe. The shot's good. 13 points in the game.
Being able to take over a game in your rookie season like Rizashe shows you a lot about him.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Outside Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Hits the trifecta. Sohan's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And here's Young. He's got 5. Over Castle. This is the jumper from the wing.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted. Just
thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Rizashe out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Young with a screen on Barnes. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. And he lays it up and in. Barnes has got 7.
Barnes knows in this offense he's got to get out on the break. That time does it well.
Pass to Rizashe. Stolen by Vassell. Outside Wembanyama.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vassell. Picked up by Sohan. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And how about the skill of Rizashe? Able to outwork the contact and finish what he started.
Spurs trail by 15. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. young, so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Back to Capella. Rebound by San Antonio. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
Pass to Vassell. Outside Barnes. Picked up by Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Sohan. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Johnson with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Spurs trail by 14. Vassell, a screen on Young. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Pass to Rizachet. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Capella. Johnson on the wing. Now Capella. Back to Johnson. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Knocked loose. Now here's Sohan. It's Barnes on the wing. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Jones, the pass to Collins. And he trims the lead to single digits. Collins has got his first basket.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Daniels passes to Bogdanovic. Nance the screen. Jones against Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Here's Nance. The shake. And Nance with the slam.
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Left side Paul. Outside Johnson. No good on the triple. Here's Roddy. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Atlanta. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 11. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Castle in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Wembanyama screen. Vassell with it. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with a three. Oh, stolen by Nance. Back to Daniels. Fires the three. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 14. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Nance can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 11. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sochan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Daniels passes to Roddy. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Atlanta leading by 9. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Roddy. And he was fouled while in the end. They've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to...
First team stance. The play is under video review.
With so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break.
And Atlanta making a change here. Capella's checked in. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, they get a hand on it. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And Roddy gets it to go.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
The Hawks lead by 9. Puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Capella, the pass to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yes, slick play call by Daniels. pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Sohan. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to Bogdanovic. No good on the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zaccharie Risacher.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And Atlanta has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Nance can't get it to go.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Pass to Roddy. Stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Count it!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
tonight's contest, Coach. Why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. All out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Ball against Barnes. Ball kicks to Levine. Pass to Giddey. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Spurs. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Vassell against Ball. Wembanyama, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Williams passes the ball. Smith outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey kicks to Smith. From outside, off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. They get it back. Tries again. A nice shot by Sohan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, DA. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now Barnes. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Vassell, the pass to Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Sohan with the screen. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Wembanyama has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine kicks to Giddey. And that time, also a missed shot. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They have a 9-point lead. Outside, Levine drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
We've got Paul. Zach Collins is out there with Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Dosunmu's shot is off. Spurs leading by 6. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And here's White following the 3 from Chris Paul. In the corner, it's Buzelis. White, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game. Bassey, the pass to Collins. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Vucevic. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 9. And now here comes Collins leading the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Back to Vucevic. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Paul kicks to Johnson. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Johnson, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's White. He has 6. Driving to the basket. Dosunmu finds White. The Bulls need to get a shot off here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Spurs leading by 11. Ball outside, going inside. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
White the pass to Craig. And here is Dosunmu. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Jones. Johnson from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Craig. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Craig's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And then Johnson with the jam.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
White the pass to Dosunmu. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And it's Paul missing. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Over Paul. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
26. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the band half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Levine. He's got 6, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 8 points.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Goes up on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bulls trail by 14. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Wasted no time on that one. 11 points in the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Ball against Vassell. Barnes outside. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Williams. Levine sets the screen for Giddey. From the arc. Levine can't hit. Spurs leading by 13. Barnes outside. Lets it go with a 3. Wembanyama right side. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
and a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
They get it again outside Levine. Williams kicks to Ball. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 8 points.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Drives to the hoop. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
What a creative shot by Castle, opting for the soft touch.
Levine, a screen on Barnes. Ball dishes to Williams. Back to Ball. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Levine. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Sohan with the ball. Now Smith defending. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the triple. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Pass to Levine. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just...
And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Johnson. Chris Paul is out there with Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Bassey in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5. Johnson, that's for 2. And Jones has it in the corner. Over Craig. Jones, no luck. Bulls trail by 14. White drives in. That one falls. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Pass to Craig. Now, here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Ball against Barnes. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. The kick out to Barnes. To the wing right side. It's up a three. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Bulls trail by 14. The kick out to Ball. Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. For 3, Levine nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Sohan. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The kick out to Ball. Back to Giddey. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Spurs leading by 11. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heel.
Ball finds Smith. Back to Ball. Levine for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Sohan with the screen, beyond the arc. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Chicago. It's a 13-point game. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they...